Well, good morning. It's Tuesday, the 24th of March, and today is the first day of lockdown. I've only been out once today with the dog, Shep, and I'd like to welcome you all to this new little messenger group. I don't know what's going to happen to it, but I just thought we'd try this little video as a starter and tell you what I have um, in my brain as regards to opportunities that I think the stock market will present uh, over the next few months. Do I think it's reached the bottom? Um, Certainly not. Um, when is the bottom going to be? I haven't got a clue. What we've got to do is somehow analyse what's happening in the markets, and I'm closely following charts on the coronavirus throughout the world to see when it's likely to peak, because just about the time it peaks will be a good time to start to find out the shares and opportunities that are going to become available. Now, what I have done, I'll just give you a brief outline in this little video. I've opened an account to buy shares. Now, I know Mike Harris, you asked about which trading platform do I use. Well, I'm not going to be trading shares. Trading at this time is far too risky. Spread betting, trading, I don't think is the way to go at this period of time. I do think that owning shares is the way to go. If we can pick some good, solid shares over the next few months that are going to perform, not dramatically, anybody looking to get rich quick, this is not for them. But we could hopefully double your money within 18 months or 2 years if we choose the right time to get in. I'm going to tell you personally what I've done. I've cashed in some premium bonds, and I've opened a share account in an ISA with Hargreaves Lansdown in Bristol. Go and find their website, have a look at it, and just have a look round there. I've cashed in some premium bonds, and I will be putting money in before April the 5th, because you're allowed to put up to £20,000 in before April the 5th, and if you've got the money, another £20,000 after April the 5th, and all of these will be tax-free. So when it grows, they grow tax-free, and obviously that's a great advantage to those who have got sort of assets, etc. You don't have to put in 20,000, you can put in 1,000 to start with. We're going to be discussing this. Now, I shall be researching shares, and I'm going to use a bit of software which I've used before many years ago. It's probably the best software, and it gives you not real time, it gives you end of day data, so we can take a broader view of the markets and individual shares. And we're going to be looking not all around the world for which shares going to be doing this, what's the exceptional one or everything like that. We're going to be looking for good, solid, and we're going to be looking on the English stock market. And we're going to be looking through the top 600, 800 shares, and mainly concentrating on the bigger ones of these. So the software I should be using is called Pro Real Time, and you could have a look at that by googling it and taking a free look. The software is free. It gives you free end of day data. If you want to have the real-time data and see the charts go up and down as the markets move, then you'll have to pay for that. That's extra. But it's quite sufficient for our purposes to be looking at end of day data. So that's where I hope to go with this over the next few months, as I'm not going to be doing it every day. If I've got something useful to say, I'll make a small video. I will be showing you how to select shares on Pro Real Time, or you could just follow what I do, just out of interest and not get technically involved in it. Excuse the R's, which I normally do when recording a video. Hope you all keep well. That's all for the first one, and best of luck. If you've got any friends that you think might be interested, send me their name, etc., and provided they're on Messenger, that they can join. And occasionally we'll arrange a time, probably early evening, and if it's all agreeable with you, and we can have a group telephone chat with you all, with your little pictures on the screen, and we can have a chat between us. I'd like to welcome you all so far. There's not many of us, but we don't want many of us. But if you've got anybody that's got an interest and put anything into it, because I'll be listening to you as well as you listening to me. So that's all from now, from me and Shep. Cheers.